Hello, welcome to the video portion of our presentation. I'll be summarizing our theme, education, and how it relates to the modern day world, and also how significant education truly is for Huck in this time period. But first, what is education? Well, according to www.businessdictionary.com, education means the wealth of knowledge acquired by an individual after studying particular subject matters or experiencing life's lessons that provide an understanding of something. Now with that out the way, we can begin to talk about forms of education we see in Huck. From the very beginning, we learned that Huck was raised by Widow Douglas to be very proper and educated, and although Huck never seemed to appreciate this, we soon learned that in some scenes it's helped Huck. For example, when Huck was trying to explain the story of Solomon to Jim, Jim seemed very confused as to why a person would want to split a baby in half, and to any other uneducated person, this would be confusing as well. But Huck knew that the king did not want to actually cut the baby in half. It was just a test to find out who the real mother was. Huck learned this from Widow Douglas's Bible teachings. Another situation in which Huck shows off his brilliance is the planning of his own death. Keep in mind, Huck is a young boy around the age of 12. The planning of his death was very smart. You see, Huck is really good at paying attention to detail. Knocking down a door to make it seem like a robber came in is smart. But putting blood on the floor to make it seem like a murder, now that's intelligent. He wants to make sure no one goes looking for him. Now you may be saying, Alex, how does this relate to education in the real world? Well, to summarize this, education can come in various forms. Generally, your surroundings can affect how much you know around you. This is not always true though. Similar to the real world, Huck uses his problem-solving skills and or his previous knowledge to help him solve the task ahead of him. The following will depict a modern-day version of how general knowledge can impact your surroundings in a positive way. Similar to how Huck had to survive, going off of one task to the next, using his background knowledge. We'll get to see this in the video. The following is cringy, so you're watching at your own risk. Good luck.
I had spawned in this world. The last thing I remember is being kicked out and saying, "Go play outside, you piece of trash." I was in the wild. It was dangerous. I had to think of something, and it was to build a shelter. So I had to start. I looked everywhere, and I could only find the best piece ever. A piece of plastic from a container that held drinks. Perfect. This shelter would be great because it could protect me from stuff like pine cones. Yeah, that's it. I woke up one morning thinking, I'm hungry. So I threw my shelter aside and I decided to go hunting. There had been this beast that I saw for days trying to hunt, but sadly, I could never catch this beast. This beast was very, very tough to catch. Even when you try and fail, stuff will sometimes never fall into place. I tried and tried, but one day I had found the beast, and I had captured the beast. It was one of the most best days of my life. As I was celebrating, I had to go to the bathroom very badly, so I told my beast to stay, and she did a good job until she heard something and she ran. When I came back, I fell down once again, but then I saw my dog was gone. I had to realize that I had to live off a leash for that night instead of the dog. So I chewed on leaves, and I chewed it like it was salad. In the wild, you get bored. So one day, I decided to go catch a water bottle. And I was very excited to get this water bottle because it was my only friend. When I threw it up in the air and it hit me, I went unconscious. And you're not going to believe where I woke up. In the exact same space. It took me a while to get up, but when I got up, I knew that water bottle was mine. So I got up, and I got that water bottle like a boss. Traveled far and wide to get to this waterfall. This waterfall was the best waterfall around. As I grabbed it, I was very scared, but when I got the water, I was very happy. And then one day, I spotted a fire truck hat, so I threw a rock at it. thinking I could knock it down. But after I threw a rock at it, I decided to climb the tree. When I climbed the tree, I knocked that fire hat down like a boss. I went to go collect my reward, and when I got my reward, I danced around like I was the most happy person in the world. But when I got that hat, I knew what I had to do. Back in the days, firemen used to signal firemen people with water from this waterfall. So I poured that water around it. And then I smashed the water wall. I thought it was stupid because everything's stupid and nothing is not stupid because being stuck in the wild is stupid and everything is so stupid. From the look in the sky, I knew it was going to be a rainy day. So what I decided to do is grab my shelter and just sit and wait for this rain. So I sat, and I sat until the rain came, and then that's when things started to get rough. This rain was the most tough rain I had ever experienced. I was soaked after this pouring rain, and you know what I thought of this rain? It really got on my back, and I freaked out over it, because this rain is stupid, and everything is stupid, and my clothes are so stupid, and that shelter is stupid, because it got wet, and my clothes are wet, because it's stupid, and they're just stupid. After this rain, I heard the best call I could ever hear.
Come inside, it's time for dinner.